Hotshot, Jetfire, Vector Prime, Landmine, Scattershot, Optimus Prime.
And I'm Optimus Wilbur. And finally, out of all the birthday bots, we get to Dropkick from the Bumblebee movie, and this is his helicopter form. I kind of wish they did do the triple changer in both forms, but of course, being the studio series, you've got to buy them separate. There's a few little issues with this one. It's kind of minor, but as a collector, I think the bot is fine. I think for a small child, it's back to that whole Studio Series 1 Bumblebee all over again. With the helicopter mode, it is in great detail. As you can see, a lot of detail with the pirate flag, danger for the air intakes. That spins. This, however, is on a... well, you can see yourself. The propeller does not like to go fast at all. So let's get him in for like size comparison. Let's bring in Series 1 Bumblebee, and that's roughly the height you're looking at for the transformation mode. He's not that big. The transformation mode is unique. It did take me a little bit to get used to how they want it. There's various parts where they just refuse to open, which I was quite shocked at. So, let's start the transformations. Let's take Studio Series 1 Bumblebee away, and let's get things rolling. First, you want to take off the guns, and this is one part where, like I said, I was shocked at one of them not wanting to open. So if we go to the left one, I think the left one opens, yep. So that turns around and there's one of his pistols, or machine guns, whatever you want to call it. This one, however, doesn't want to budge. So I think I'm going to have to like put like a knife or something small in there to pop it once it's all done. But I'm going to leave it closed anyhow, so you can have a missile launcher as well, along with his machine gun. The easiest way I found to transform him is basically starting with the legs. And as you can see, you're wondering where everything is. This is one of the good things about this bot. Everything's hidden so well. Of course you can see his head there in the cockpit, but they have done a good job at hiding things in the way he transforms, which I was shocked with. So come here, and what you're wanting to do is break away this part between the tail and the legs. Come up here and lift these. And that is going to start allowing you to freely move the body, which is, here's the arms and here's where the legs are. This is how unique they've actually got them. So come here and let's move these parts out the road, unclip them, and what we're going to do is we're just going to stretch them out about like so. You can turn the body around, but if we're going to work on the legs, let's do this just now. Fold in the gun, and you want to come to this part. Okay, this is the part that confused me a little bit. And you want to twist this around so it goes like that. Then once you've done, you can just fold everything up. There's one of his feet already. Same again, just fold this bit down and you're twisting. These parts like to come off. I am not going to lie about it. They do like to come off. I think it's the left one for me. And as you can see, that's the leg starting to take shape right there. So coming back to this bit, we're going to want to start moving things about. So we're getting shape, as you can see. Let's put that bit down. And now it's the arms. With the arms, all you're doing is splitting, and you're just bringing down like so. Folding that bit in, that's ready. Folding that bit in, folding that bit in, and you come to this bit, all you're doing is flipping it over. Come to the arm, and rotate that round. that brings out the hand. So now you can just close one of the intakes off. Same again, so you're flipping this over and this is going to flip the hand, but what you want to do is twist, close that, and just tidy up everything at the back because he's starting to look dead skinny. Oh, before we do anything, move the propeller blades down. And there we go. There is Dropkick in robot mode. And he's cool. I do like the figure. I mean, I've not got any qualms with the figure. I feel it could have been a lot better in a way. Like say this detail, I probably would have liked that in the front. Unfortunately, none of this. It kind of twists rounds, but then it exposes the hinge there, as you can see. So your best is leaving it like that. He is very thin. He is ultra thin. But I'm cool with that. Especially considering that this is the helicopter mode, and the way he goes into helicopter mode is extremely thin as well. So he looks pretty cool for what he is. I think I'd like to have seen him as the combiner, put the two together, like the car and him. So let's bring in proper Bumblebee from the movie. Let's bring him in. And there you go, there's size comparison next to B, the Studio Series version of Bumblebee from the movie. And that gives you a rough idea. Height-wise, he's okay, but I think they could have done a much better job. This, like I said, reminds me totally of the Studio Series 1 Bumblebee transforming, just because there's so many things. It was complicated to do that. Like I said, I don't recommend that to children. This is the same. It goes back to that one as well. This is more a collector's item more than anything. I'm interested to see what the car's going to be like for Dropkick. I think the car would have been a much better bet for transformation. I'd love to have seen if they'd done a proper triple changer version of him and Shatter, but unfortunately we had to get them separate anyway to milk more money out of us, and they do a good job of it. So, all important thing with a Studio Series, of course, is the backdrop. That's what we need to get. So let's bring that in. And this is his backdrop, Studio Series 22. Dropkick, and let's get him in place for that final shot. Overall, I'm impressed with him in the sense of how they managed to get a small, thin transformer into like the transformation he had. He's not very poseable, in my opinion. I don't think he's that great for posing wise. Oh, one thing I did forget to do, which made sense. Throughout the entire video, this is, I'm going to get it for this. You can twist the legs round. Well, saying this is the last bot video for a while. Oh god. Do you know what? I know it's an outtake, but that's getting stayed in. I'm keeping that in because I think you guys deserve it. It's been a while since I've done one of those. And there you have it, folks. I did forget to twist round the legs. So that's staying in. I'm going to keep that little blooper in. Just because this has been, what, 5 bots we've done for the birthday session, getting them all out of the way. Which is probably going to be the last, just for a short time. Because now it's in final processes of getting the studio ready. I want to get that. Plus, my college work is starting to wrap up, so what I plan on doing as well is finishing the Transformers movie review. I'll probably drop a podcast on it during the week to keep everyone up to date. So make sure you follow me on Facebook, Optimus Wilbur Reviews. It's probably the best place to get me. If not, follow me on Twitter at Optimus Wilbur. I was going to say my old Twitter account, but I forgot to change that. I gave the YouTube one. But yeah, I wish it could have been a bit better. I really do. To be fair though, I did get them for £10 out of Kapow Toys, So I can't complain at that for the price I got them. I just wish Hasbro done a little bit better on this one. But it can't be as bad as Studio Series 1 Bumblebee. Thank you everyone for tuning into the video today. Remember, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and that notification bell so you know that a new Optimus Wilbur review goes live. Also, be sure to check me out on Facebook, Optimus Wilbur Reviews, Twitter Rodimus8, and Twitch at Optimus Wilbur 85. Just hit that in the search engine at the top. Also, if you wish to become a Patreon or buy from the merch store, look in the description box below. Lastly, I'd like to thank the Cybertronic Spree for allowing me to use their music. Cybertronic Warrior is the theme for the channel. Please check them out on YouTube, Twitter and Facebook and give them the support they deserve. This band is fantastic and do amazing covers, so please send your support to them. And remember, Transformer fans, till all are one.